Mabuhay ug madayaw. So I am here now to propose our green building tourism establishment. So the name of our cafe or the green building is the Forest Cafe.
So today for our green building establishment, which is the Forest Cafe, we have the vision, mission, and the objectives. For the vision, it is stated that by 2025, we envision being the top green building establishment nationwide that provides quality services. For the mission, to provide customer-centric services as a dependable, enthusiastic employees who guarantees our guest satisfaction. And for the objectives is to aim our green building design to minimize resources, maximize the reuse, recycling, and utilization of renewable sources, protecting occupant health and improving employee productivity. It maximizes the use of efficient building material and construction practices, and it optimizes the use of on-site resources and use of renewable sources energy, use efficient waste management practices, and provide comfortable and hygienic indoor working conditions.
Forest Cafe is our business that passed to be a green building. It is a nature-themed cafe filled with self-grown ingredients such as beans, since our goal is to be sustainable and also avoid inconvenience and negative impact to the environment. The menu consists of coffee, tea, different kinds of dessert that can be appreciated by any type of customers such as kids, adults, elderlies, and half of the building also have a room that can be rented for those artists that wants to open a gallery with a much more healthy environment such as ours. There's also a mini park for children and pets to enjoy.
So our green building standard characteristics and features are: first, construction with sustainable and locally sourced materials. So for a building to be sustainable, the materials used must be sustainable. Green building standards ensure that this is the case by requiring the use of locally sourced materials that meet criteria for sustainability. Sourcing materials locally not only reduces transportation associated carbon emissions, but also helps to support the local economy. Second, advanced insulation for maximum energy efficiency. So with the current energy crisis, it is important that buildings be as energy efficient as possible. Advanced insulation helps accomplish this by forming a barrier between the interior and exterior environments. The insulation barrier helps to keep the heat in during winter and the heat out during summer, which means lower energy bills for occupants and less strain on the environment. The third one is the solar panel integration for renewable energy production. So the solar panels are an effective way to reduce the reliance on the grid and generate renewable energy. Solar panels are a key component of green building standards as they provide an additional energy source while reducing carbon emissions. The fourth one is rainwater harvesting systems for water efficiency. So with this, rainwater harvesting systems allow for efficient water use without having to rely on city municipal water systems. This is a sustainable measure that both helps conserve water in local water systems and provides an additional source of water for the building. So the fifth one is the green roofs and walls for natural insulation and biodiversity. In this, green roofs and walls provide several benefits, including natural insulation, climate control, and promoting biodiversity. These green elements reduce air pollution, reduce energy costs, and provide habitats for wildlife. The sixth one, maximum natural light utilization to reduce electricity usage. So with this, natural light is an abundant, inaccessible resource. Harnessing natural light is a great way to reduce electricity consumption as it allows for spaces to be illuminated without having to turn on the lights all the time. The seventh one is advanced HVAC systems for energy efficient heating and cooling. So heating, ventilation, and air conditioning systems, or HVAC, consumes a significant amount of energy. To reduce this energy consumption and its associated cost, Green Building Standards requires the installation of advanced HVAC systems that are designed to be energy efficient. The eighth one is indoor air quality enhancement systems. So, indoor air pollution is an overlooked health hazard for many people. Green building standards combat this by mandating indoor air quality enhancement systems. These systems reduce the amount of dust, pollen, mold, and other allergens present in the air, thus providing a healthier environment for occupants. The last one is the waste management and recycling systems. So, waste management and recycling are vital components of green buildings. These systems help to reduce the amount of waste that is sent to landfills and promote the reducing, reusing, and recycling of materials. So, these are the green building standards characteristics and features.
Moving on to our building positive impacts in economy, the building techniques could dramatically save energy costs when used in conjunction with environmentally friendly procedures. Business may cut costs, generate new jobs, and improve the economy by implementing environmentally friendly practices. Additionally, these green buildings of ours use a variety of techniques to lower the energy consumption. Renewable energy sources like solar and wind power are alternatives, but they aren't necessarily the most sensible ones for reducing energy consumption. These call for a financial commitment that might not be realistic at the time. However, next in social, one of the positive effects on our establishment is the improvement of the renter health and comfort, boost the quality of the air inside, reduce the burden on neighborhood utility systems, the general standard of living, foster stronger ties among the community, and inspire optimism for the future. Environmentally speaking, sustainable practices can support biodiversity, climate change adaptation, and the preservation of natural resources. Lastly, the most important to have a positive impact is in our environment. People frequently identify green building with the environment when they hear the term. These buildings of ours have appeared at a period when more individuals are emphasizing environmental preservation. However, some consumers may have completely ignored the other benefits in favor of the ecological design.
In choosing a location for green building, the orientation shall be invariable valued and considered while selecting site. That's why we choose this location. It's because these sites providing best orientation need to be preferred for planning and designing green building, and also it will be easier to achieve sustainability on sites having good orientation considering the prevailing climate in the zone.
Physical layout, interior and exterior. So, as you can see, these are the designs of our green building tourism establishment. So the first pic is the cafe, in which inside the cafe you can see plants. The next picture is a building in which if you go outside you can see this design in which it looks like katong pang bisbis sa mga halaman. And then the next picture is also a greenhouse. You can also see this inside the greenhouse building. So the next picture is also at the top of the building. You can see a solar panel, and then at the outside of the building you can see a plants. The next picture is next two picture, or the last two picture, you can see the layout, the design of our building. So that's all. Thank you so much for watching.